We are Baba and Jerusha. We travel in a converted van with 2 Australian shepherds, Coda and Grasso. In last week's episode, we left the desert and drove north towards the redwoods. We visited family, checked out the tall trees, and ran into a blue ox. In this week's episode, we drive home towards Oregon, drop off Stuart the trailer, and take a much-needed hike in the woods. We encounter a cougar on our hike, and everything goes crazy after that. Bob and I need to split.
We're just taking off an airplane. Made it back.
All right, we just pulled in for the night. We've been driving all day, and we're gonna stop here and rest. It's called Boiler Bay. It's kind of a horseshoe turn-in, and it's right on the ocean, but man, is it windy here. Like, so windy. We were hoping to sleep in the trailer tonight, but we don't know yet. It's pretty windy. So here, I'll show you just how windy it is. As you can see, it's like very windy. And it doesn't feel safe to sleep in Stuart because he's rocking back and forth. So yeah, so we're gonna be seeing how that goes tonight. I don't know. Wish us luck. So last night was kind of a hell night. We made it through, but it was completely nerve-wracking. It was so windy. It was so hard to sleep because we're right next to the ocean where it is just splashing and crashing waves up on the rocks. And the whole time Lucy is shaking, and you know that Stuart is back there shaking, and the gusts of winds, I guess, I feel like they were up to 30-40 mile per hour winds, and it was just very unsettling, so very hard to sleep.
It's up to 60.
Up to 60?
60 miles.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, it felt like it. It was pouring down rain really hard. It was gushing wind, back and forth and rocking us. And yeah, so we didn't really get a whole lot of sleep last night. And we're just kind of feeling it today. But we made it through. The spot was great. There was really only 2 other cars when we woke up. And yeah, we made it. What do you think? How you feeling?
Back in Oregon. Keep it green.
Definitely back in Oregon. Super rainy, cold, windy. Wouldn't be Oregon if it didn't look like this. All right, we dropped Stuart off. How's it feel to drop Stuart off?
Gonna leave good old Stuart here.
Oh,
He just reminded me.
it feels like we're dropping him off at summer camp, and we won't be back for a while. And Lucy and him are disconnecting, so feels a little bittersweet. We've had a lot of fun with Stuart, and he's let us go on super travels and be able to do shows, and so we're hoping that we get to use him again this summer when we go to more shows. And for now, we are back. We are here, and now it's time to go home. All right, we gotta check and make sure everything's locked. Door's locked. Everything's down. Those are down. Got those down, ready. Locked. Got those. Oh, Coda, you are not a happy camper anymore, are you? This is what it looks like when you take everything out of the trailer that needs to go back into your home. It's just overloaded.
Yeah, we gotta go drop some of this stuff off, get it out of the van.
We've got
make some more room.
Huge job to do.
Mr. Grasso's just sitting up here.
Job to do.
Hi, Mr. Grasso. Hey. Guess you can follow our new journey in Oregon.
Are you home? Are you? Coda found his happy spot. Coda found his happy spot. He knew right to go here and start rolling.
He loves the roll in these wood chips.
That's when you know he's happy. I must say, it feels very nice to be back though. I mean, this trail is always our favorite to take with the pups. They know it, we know it, we love it. And it's always something nice to look forward to when we do get back here.
It's a beautiful hike.
We're just curious how it's gonna look because they've gotten so much rain that these rivers might be overflowing. So we're gonna go check that out. Okay, here's one of our river spots that usually is rushing, and
You walk right across.
it looks like we can walk right across, or Coda can just hop right across. Yeah, there you go. Huh?
You can make it across the river. I did not think that was happening.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, guys, hi. Ready? Go with Daddy. Let's go down the trail. Come on, let's go.
Come on.
Who's first? One of you are first. Let's go.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, it's so green. It's like this chartreuse green color. It's amazing. Now we're getting close to our house. We're heading back towards our house. And this is the trail that leads back to it. And a lovely little creek that runs through it.
Start us a little bit. That used to be.
Cross up on the bridge.
There's a deer print.
Another bridge. Super muck.
There's a deer print walking through there. Like a deer took the trail.
Nice, right there. Last bridge.
It looks like it need a dam.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna have to do some reconstruction here too. That's definitely needing to be fixed.
Yeah, it's got all dirt in it, damn it.
Back on the trail again. Taking them up into the woods. Seeing what we can find. What do you think? We think we'll find any mushrooms in there?
There's a coyote's den over here.
Yeah? I'm hoping we find some mushrooms. I know it's early spring, so I think they're done. If anything, everyone's looking for morels now, but at least we're gonna go romp around in our favorite spot. Ready? Let's go. Get in those woods. Get in the woods. Come on, Grasso! Get him, Grasso, go! Let's go! I did find a bunch of elk droppings. Holy moly! We just had to run away from the main road that we take. We were walking, and we were walking back to our place right on the main road, and we looked down and we're like, what is that laying there on the ground?
Oh my God.
It looked like a deer. It looked like a deer was laying there just grooming itself.
Bigger than a deer.
And we
yes.
screamed, I screamed, and it jumped up, and it was a cougar.
About a 400, 500 pound cougar, just giant, about twice as big as us.
Like the size of a male lion, like
Oh my goodness.
huge. So we just ran for our lives
It's still going.
in the
We're
woods.
not over, so if you find this,
And now-
you find our dead bodies with this
Yeah,
thing, you know
yeah. We don't even know where we are right now because we just hightailed it to the opposite direction. Don't really know which way to go. Don't have a compass on us. I'm sure we're gonna figure it out, but that was so scary. We are gonna try and get out of here as quickly as we possibly can and figure out a way back to where we need to go. He was way up there on that ridge, kind of where the tree line starts, the new growth. Oh my gosh, we've gone all this way. And now We've come to a clearing, and I'm hoping that we can get back over there somehow. So if it was Bigfoot or a cougar that you just saw, which one do you think you'd be the most scared of?
Oh, cougar.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Because that thing was so huge, and it jumped so high into the woods over there. Like, my eyes didn't even want to believe what I was seeing. And thankfully, our dogs were not ahead of us. Usually our dogs are way ahead of us, leading the way, leading the trail. And for some reason, this time they were right by our side. And I looked and I'm like, what is that? So they didn't even notice. Phew, we made it back. Made it back home. Safe and sound, right?
Oh man, that's a big cougar.
That was
smokes.
massive.
That was sketchy.
And Coda, you didn't even see him, did you? Didn't even see him.
He would have been a breakfast snack.
He would have been what?
A breakfast snack. That thing's, its paw was bigger, about as big as Coda. It was so big.
Oh my goodness. So, it's never a dull moment. Never a dull moment.
As you see, she has very little light on her.
Yeah, so we just got back from the cougar encounter, only to find out that now our power has gone out in the whole entire neighborhood. And so, yeah, so now we're going to deal with that. Luckily for us, we know how to handle situations like this because we're van lifers. We come equipped with things that will help us in these situations. So now we're going to be using the Jackery.
We got a little Jackery and a bigger Blue Eddy, so we got probably a few days of power here for our.
So we're going to use the
Jackery.
Jackery.
It's only at 64%, wish it was more, but we do have solar if the sun comes out.
So we're going to use the Jackery to cool the refrigerator because what did we just go do? We just bought groceries.
Yes. We decided, we got a fridge, so let's buy groceries. So
yeah, now we need to bring everything out of there and put it in there, and hopefully it fits, but it's going to be running off of the Jackery. And we're cooking on the stove, the camper stove, because there's also no propane that's down below. When we got here, there wasn't any propane. And so we're using our camping stove. No big deal. Yeah, so we're also going to be using the Blue Eddy to power the rest of our stuff, like lights, and whatever else we need, our phones, whatever we need for the night. If the Jackery runs out of power for the Alpi Cool, then we'll have this at least for a backup. So at least we have all these things, and you know, the rest of the neighborhood is also out of power, so they've got generators going. But yeah, we're just, you know, it's kind of how life is. You just got to be prepared. You got to be ready. I'm so thankful that we have these things that can really help us to be prepared. It's no joke, you know, you just never know when these things are going to happen. So, yeah, we're going to take care of it, and tomorrow's another day. All right, well, our meal turned out pretty good. Some wine and pasta. See, there's nothing we can't do in the dark, right? Got our candles lit.
Guys.
Got our solar lights on. It's actually quite cozy having the lights like this. Woohoo! Power's back on. Yeah. Got our power back on. This is really, really hard for me. I am about to get on a plane and see my family. So the tribe is splitting up. I'm getting on a plane and Bob is staying here. And I'm not going to see this guy for a whole week. And this guy for a whole week. That's going to be really tough. I'm not going to see this guy for a whole week either.
No.
So I'm going to miss all my boys while I'm gone. It's a whole week. We've been together in the van, you know, traveling. And it's going to be kind of sad, huh, Coda? Coda's not going to like it at all.
Be chilling here in this cabin.
So that means Baba's going to be getting some good footage.
Hopefully of no mountain lions.
No mountain lions, no. Whatever he's going to get. And then I'm going to be away from him and I'm going to get my footage where I'm at. So, and then we're going to bring it all together and see what we come up with. It'll be exciting to see because it'll be like a whole bunch of cool stuff from Ohio and a bunch of cool stuff from Oregon combined into one. Oh my gosh, what are you?
Dropping Jerusha off at the airport. Oh
I'm
man.
at Frontier, whatever that is.
Going up here to Frontier's spot.
There it is.
She's taking off for a little bit.
It's up there. You could just pull over right there.
I'm gonna pull behind these guys here and drop you off there. Here we go. Me and the pup's gonna miss her a lot. There she goes. Just taking off an airplane. Oh man. There she goes. She's taking off.